Well, it's officially the start of rainy season. Climatologically, it kicks off May 15th and runs through October 15th. And normally it is a transitional time. You won't necessarily be able to set your watch to it. Sometimes it arrives a week early, sometimes it arrives a week late. But there are three distinct phases to our rainy season here in Southwest Florida. So phase number one, late May through June is when we have the stormiest time frame, when severe storms are most likely. So especially late May through June, that's when we need to make sure that each and every afternoon we stay weather aware. Phase two, July through early September. That's when rainy season really peaks. That's when we pick up most of our wet weather here across Southwest Florida. Phase three, mid-September to early October. That tends to be the wind down phase, but that's also the time frame when you can really see variability in how much rainfall you pick up because of those tropical systems. Of course, that being peak hurricane season continuing into October. That's when we do tend to pick up rainfall from those tropical systems. So typically, based upon decades of data, we see most of our rainfall right here during the month of August, but even June, July, and September are very wet. For example, here in Fort Myers, we pick up at least 9 inches for any of those months. And let's be honest, we could really use that rainfall. Take a look at this. Going back to January 1st, Sarasota, we are in deficit by greater than 5.5 inches. Punta Gorda, we are down by more than 3 inches in the rain gauge. Meanwhile, look at that. Fort Myers, we are in deficit by 4 inches back to January 1st. Naples, we are down by more than half a foot of rain. So even though it might not be timely for those of us still dealing with roofing issues, we could certainly use that rainfall and, case in point, that wildfire that we continue to monitor closely. Overnight tonight, showers staying kind of spotty right here at 9 o'clock, but overnight's going to be dry. Tomorrow morning, we'll start things off lots of sunshine, temperatures in the low 70s. For your afternoon, showers and storms, they're going to be bubbling up, so have that rain gear close. Best probability for that wet weather. First, it'll start off right along 75, but once that westerly wind kicks in, that will help to force all of that energy farther inland. So right around 5 to 6 o'clock for the heart of the evening commute. That's when I'm expecting most of those showers and storms to generally be away from 75 and to the east, especially for our inland communities. Overnight tonight, partly cloudy skies as we drop down to 72 degrees. Afternoon highs tomorrow, they're going to stay hot. We're adding up to 92, but it's going to be feeling more like 95 when you factor in that humidity. And as of right now, we're backing down those rain chances. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, just 20% rain probability. Heading into next week, looks like those storm chances go back up for your Monday.